On television, you would see on sitcoms of a stereotypical nerd. Some of the nerds would just act weird like Screech from Saved by the Bell. Some would just act shy and just keep to themselves. You would also have the ultimate nerd like Steve Urkel from Family Matters.
I'm Steve Urkel.
Being annoying, building weird science experiments, and all that. Nerd used to have a negative connotation.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
Growing up, I used to watch The Fresh Prince, and I still do now, watching it on HBO Max.
Free promo!
But anyway, I assume people always wanted to act more like Will Smith because he was the idea of a cool black kid. Will can rap, dance, play basketball, basically can do anything. I didn't grow up around the time The Fresh Prince was airing, but that's what I think every kid in that era wanted to be. Also, black people were and still are looked at as people that are into hip hop, wear Jordans, have posters of black figures, and watch the NBA. Then you have Carlton Banks.
Look who's here, Will.
Hey! Who is he?
It's your cousin, Carlton, don't you remember? When you two were little, people used to think you were twins. You looked exactly alike.
Oh, well, guess some things never change.
And in the first season of The Fresh Prince, he was looked at as naive, a smartass, and spoiled brat who talks down to Will all the time. Most people think being Carlton Banks was lame. And if you talk proper, have a good education, read, and love other types of genres and entertainment, that you were a square. Like you watch Carlton and be like, why are you like this? It's not the time to play Barry Manilow. Why do you wear those clothes? And all types of questions people ask Carlton. People even go as far as to say that Carlton Banks was the ultimate Uncle Tom. But now as I got older, I realized that Carlton Banks was unappreciated by other people that watched The Fresh Prince. As much as people joke around calling Carlton a lame, he was one of the most realest characters in the show. Carlton would always be himself wherever he goes. He wasn't afraid to express his opinion, even if it meant getting Will and himself in trouble.
Yo, what's up?
There are many moments in the show where Carlton had to stand up for himself.
Being black isn't what I'm trying to be, it's what I am. I'm running the same race and jumping the same hurdles you are, so why are you tripping me up? You said we need to stick together, but you don't even know what that means. If you ask me, you're the real sellout.
Moments when Carlton had to protect Will, himself, and his family.
Carlton, are you out of your mind?
Throughout the seasons of The Fresh Prince, Carlton grew from being a spoiled brat to being one of the most beloved characters on The Fresh Prince. Carlton learns a lot from his father Phil and learns from his cousin Will, but at the same time, both Will and Phil learn from Carlton as well. There was a point where Carlton's personality even rubbed off on Will.
It's not unusual to have fun with anyone, but when I see you hanging about.
I could relate to Carlton in some way because I was a kid that was into video games, anime, doing well in school and talk properly, at least to the people I was around. There is nothing wrong with being Carlton because as long as you act like yourself, people will trust you and let you hang out with their group. I still never understood talking properly as a negative. Like, you rather sound dumb? I don't get it.